I don't think I've ever seen someone transformation at Wormguard specifically, but man, that does make Wormguard noticeably worse in this meta. Targeting as Death Knight, it doesn't even have taunt. Sometimes. Sometimes. Except when it does. Feels weird tossing all of those cards, but it's like, yeah, they're just not exactly what I'm looking for. If I knew... Oh, perfect, okay. I was literally about to say, if I knew I had this in my opening hand, I would have kept the Necrolite. It's just how good at the game we are, chat. It's like we played Alley Cats, except they were already hand buffed. Necrolite is such a good card. Oh dear. So he's gonna be off curve. I think we play the Mystic because he'd be off curve. He played our 2-drop, and we might... Very good chance we want a 2-drop hero power. Ideally, we just top deck Soulbreaker, and then we top deck Corpse Bride, and then we just win, but we'll see if that happens. Not quite. There's a chance this goes off. Issue is we probably want to play it next turn, so we can't really wait around until the Dark Transformation comes. Maybe we top deck Vicious Bloodworm. That would be pretty cool. How you doing, by the way, everyone? Minsky, Zapper, Chaz McFadden, Hellfroze, Death Times, Talrios. We just play the teacher now, right? I think so. Like, hero power of this isn't really that good. This might get better anyway. Bunch of Valo Esports. Valorant Esports? Nice. Is that scene thriving now? Since there's no more Hearthstone Esports. Actually, they made a very good change to the Hearthstone Esports thing. They took away some of the money from the main prize pool and split it into the actual Master Tour events, which is a really good change. It's a shame they didn't do it a month. It's a shame they didn't announce it that way. Because I know there are people that already quit that might not have quit had they already had it that way, but, you know. All your luck hopped you, but now you got DK twice and went 12 and then 7 and 1. Yeah, it's funny how DK is just... You pick DK and then you just win. It's funny how it works. Oh dear. Is that really worth it? I mean, he's trying to get value. Appreciate that. It's a lot of tempo for us. Yeah, I was talking about in my Discord, Soul. How, yeah, Unholy DK is actually probably the best version of DK now. It's really funny. I never really liked Frost DK personally. Like, it always felt like it's missing something. You know, The only way it ever wins is it just scams people by mass freezing the board 4 turns in a row, right? Like, the deck doesn't seem very good. Didn't he just kill his 1-3 for no reason? Well, he put it back in his hand to get more value, right? But, I mean, tempo-wise, yeah, he just killed it for no reason. If he knew we were playing this, he would have wanted the 1-3 on board, but, you know, it's not shocking that someone would choose to, go for more value. You could play Wolf, but why? You could actually try to get a Shadow Spell too. I think we just vomit stats on board though. Should probably have this on the far right technically. I'm instinctively playing slightly around Crushing Wolves though. You know that card doesn't exist. You like Blood and Unholy way more? I like Unholy because it's basically... Unholy is the closest thing you get to do to playing Arena in Standard, so... But also, even Unholy DK is how you get to play Arena in, in Wild. It's nice that there's a deck that can actually do that. Basically. What the fuck? Blizzard? I didn't even say anything bad about you yet today, Blizzard. Not yet. You're not allowed to ban me yet. Just say something bad first. At least he kicked us out really fast, so we should get in with plenty of time. What the fuck is that? I guess I don't really care enough about that to kill it. Just play this. You better go fast, because sometimes if you disconnect like that, the rope doesn't show up, so you don't want to spend too much time thinking, but I think we were pretty secure there. For all we know, we might have had like 2 seconds left. $27-27 with Marrowguard. Seems legit. You're sub to Forsen. Nice. Ooh, yeah, I'm 5 minutes away from getting to catch a Pokemon in my Discord. Nice. I didn't really position this the best way. This is... Because of your hero power, if you have a wolf, you should really put this guy on the outside, but... So I need to look for... We should get lethal with this, right? That'll do. It's actually funny, I was almost better to just use this. Not quite, though. I haven't watched a lot of Forsen in a very long time. The last time I was watching a lot of Forsen was when he was playing Power Wash Simulator. which I still haven't bought yet. I should probably stream that soon. I don't think I bought it though. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. I think it did maybe, and I didn't buy it. Let me check. It was like 30% off for a while. Once it goes half off, I'll grab it. Battling XUC with a world record battle in Minecraft, interesting. I never really played Minecraft. I mean, I've literally never... I don't think I've ever even installed Minecraft on any of my computers, so... Probably should, but... I know a lot of people, because I mean, there are a lot of really great, like... That's what's his name? A guy that did a face reveal and killed his channel with it. He didn't really kill his channel, but, that's what that guy was, right? Dream, yeah. He was a Minecraft guy, right? Literally rigged. Was the thing, yeah, I'm not exactly, like, I wouldn't be a good Minecraft streamer. I'm not the right kind of creative for that. Or creative at all. Is it the record for, like, the speedrun of just, like, beating the game, basically, that a lot of people are trying to do? I've seen a lot of videos of people doing that. I don't understand the game enough to really understand what is even happening, but... Oh, I should have done this the other way. I forgot these weren't the... For some reason I thought these were the fighters. If they're rush, I think you do it this way. I should have traded the other one off. Surely it won't matter. Surely. Oh. Okay. Let's do the Discover Last strat. Ooh, that's a big hit. 10 health plus a card, or... Health doesn't really help us, right? I think we just take Asphyxiate. You take the card, you're really just taking it to try to just hope you find Corpse Bride, right? Like, there's nothing else that's really particularly valuable in our deck anyway. Greetings, sir. That's also a trigger for this. I might as well save this until after I play the Glacial Advance, right? Smack him down. Seems fine. I want to do that, right? I think. I'm sure there's a better way to do that, but I mean, it was one off lethal. Yeah, I realized after the fact I was a lot closer than I realized I was. But, 2 defiles. Just gets him down to 8, which is the important thing, right? So we don't just lose to a Lion's Guard or a Gargoyle or whatever. Suddenly doing Frost DK things. We haven't really done, like, that's the first game that those cards actually had any relevance at all, the Glacial Advances. It's funny to me, it's interesting to me that with something as popular as, like, Minecraft, the fact that just guys like Forsen and XUC could have all of the, records for it and stuff. I'm surprised there aren't just people that... I'm surprised it's not just, like, random people that have those kind of things. That would just have some unbeatable record because they did it way better. But, I mean, the thing is like, people like XQC, I guess. They're good players. They're good video game players, turns out. Oh, it's not the world record. Okay, so that's what I meant. So okay, there are just random people that just have the record way better than either of them. Okay. So what Quintic, how you doing? Surely Rush Yeti will save us from Druid. At least, way I tend to lose to Druid is them just having a bunch. You know, getting like a giant, 1/5 taunt dude buffed up. With this hand, that's not going to happen. That's good. So we'll be able to rush it down with Dark Transformation. 4 Abyssal Force is too many. And it's less than ideal, but once you have 3 of them, you probably start considering taking decent cards over it, but it's not like the worst thing ever. Tempted to coin this. So why would I coin this when I could coin this? The Gamba's live. Oh, I should probably do the Gamba, shouldn't I? Just take away the first option. If we go 5, we'll just delete it.
My dying breath is for this city.
So I can draw. What do you mean, trying Stein? So the question is if we use the Necrolite, or we use this.
I must consider.
It's more on board if you have 2/2/2s instead of 1. Guess we'll do that. Surely it doesn't just have more Park Panthers. Surely. He appears to be popping off, chat. Yeah, it's not too bad for us. I just have a bad feeling we've already lost this game to an Ultimate Infestation. We just have to wait 4 turns to find out. Definite chance of that, Hulfros.
I will purify the fallen.
We're definitely gonna want a transformation here, right? I think we can get this out to pretty good board matchup.
Finds new strength in freedom, shade.
Possible pre-hitting is worth it to deny the hero power to force SD hero power, given our hand. Surprised he misses the 5 there. I can kill off the dragon, do I need to? It might just be worth it. It's probably worth it. Okay. I mean, he has that spell that he's been sitting on, right? It could be a buff or something like Power of the Wild, but I do think it's Ultimate Infestation. I don't know how we beat an Ultimate Infestation. We probably need to go for Importer here to try to hit a Scourge to be able to beat it, maybe. Well, that was pretty underwhelming. Alright, well, let's go for that. That sucks. I mean, I guess I'll take that. That's actually pretty good. Except for the fact that I already drew both my dark transformations. Yeah, it would have been good.
you.
I've got exotic wares
It is above.
and funnel cakes.
Soul of Forest, okay. Wait, hold up. 9 plus 9. We're 1 off. Oh, we're 1 off. I guess you do it, but you don't. Well, why would you ever glacial advance preemptively? There's just no reason.
Curious. Come, claim the power from the dead.
Because we might even draw the Fisherman. I don't know, would we be in a good position? Like, we could have just filled up the board as well. Holy shit. Surely we find our out. Nope, we are dead. I mean, we're not dead, but we have to trade with our spell.
Pay attention, class.
The thing was, is yeah, like, I mean, we would have lost the other way too, right? Because if we would have gone for board, he would have just cleared us with the Kodo mount anyway. Oh, he also had the ultimate infestation. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. There was like the small chance that if we went for all board, that he would have just happened to play into Grave Strength Lethal, but I think we would have more likely gotten full cleared. So I think we did exactly what we could. We gave ourselves a lot of draws to win.
Arian Mogri versus Jaina.
Wait, as you mentioned, we had like 5 outs because we had Remorseless Winter, we had 2 Glacial Advances, and what else do we have? I guess even the spell damage, right? Fisherman was lethal. It might have been something else. Keep it 3-drop. Wolf? How is Wolf lethal? I forget what the board was. Alright, I'm talking about like after taunt.
Smelly fish. Yummy fish.
Because I wasn't realistically expecting that he wouldn't have a taunt or something. Oh. That's pretty good. Zero mana first flame, interesting.
This can't be good.
Seems pretty good. You could try to greed out this Bolner, but I mean, this is a lot of value already. He's forced to... He's forced to go crazy to kill it immediately.
Feels good.
Ever watch any Mario Maker streamers? I watch a little bit of Arbiter. Not a lot, though.
I wonder.
I guess we just take this dwarf here, huh? Which is pretty clean. Probably this and then this. Right now, this is a 9/9. I mean, we'll see. It might be worth just playing this. Especially if we can hard strike in the same turn. It'll probably be worth it. So many first flames.
I must consider.
Question is just, it's really just, do you corpse spread now? Your play's gonna just be so much slower if you don't, because it's gonna be like future hero power, I think. It just seems so bad. We can hopefully get some damage here, then make a really sticky board with this, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe we discover Grave Strength again. Seems like not what he needs.
Pay attention, class. I do.
Okay. Really? Choosing to leave up the 7/3? He removed 3 less damage than he could have with that play. Did I? So I actually haven't played a single tribe spell yet, so multicaster does nothing. I guess we'll do this and we'll... Your power's only 1 damage, so I think it's better to get the 6 drop down. Oh. Turns out it was better to hero power. Oh, that's gonna be a depressing loss.
Our gift of frost shields us. Our gift of fire empowers us.
So we can win, but we have to draw 2 straight glacial advances, right? That's the only way. Keck, wait! Nope. Yeah, against exactly Fellfire Potion, it was better to do the hero power that 1 turn. I don't know if that made it the right play, though. Maybe it did. Because it was so much worse against everything else.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
Just keep Possessed Fire, toss everything else. Can't really coin a 3 into that. It's kind of the only play. Wasting weapon charges. You could coin that, but then your curve's kind of screwed, right? So I think we do this. Playing a 3-4 when he has this weapon doesn't do a whole lot, so... I guess we'll do this. He actually has the fucking shock spray. Okay.
Finds new strength in freedom's shade.
This is a Black Cherry White Claw. For some reason at my grocery store, the black cherry flavor is 50 cents cheaper than all the other ones, which is probably a mistake. Why did we get Astalord 2 times at 5 wins? Okay. We will delete the prediction. Just isn't a run. It was looking good, but then we decided to get Astrolord twice. Okay. Literally banned. Water! The shop's not even closed. Okay. Guess we'll have to do mage. Not much of a choice here. Oh my god, we did it, chat. Is this card good? Let's just grab Acolyte for draw. Few reason to take this already. Probably still just take Frost Rider. First time I've seen the tracker be wrong in a long time. Grab a Fireball. Wait, this card's win rate is that bad? Interesting. Another Arcane. We already have 3 different spell tribes. I think this is better than Fireball. The one thing is that would make the multicaster slightly better, but I think we still just take this. Want that mid-game board control. Take a Fireball now. Let's take this, right? I'm thinking about the Ice Bear for the multicaster, but like, yeah, no, we just take this. 2-drop. More Fireball. I mean, more Fire spells. More spells. Probably want that freeze, right? Makes the multicaster better again. 3-drop's the one thing we don't actually need. Probably take Hauser. Slightly greedy to skip this, but I think we do want this guy. Frosty. I mean, Librarian, potentially freeze Frost Rider effects, but yeah, this seems pretty good. Messenger is good too. But we have so much removal. I think silence will do things. Oh my god, more silence. Do we want more draw? Do we actually just not need more draw? It's actually a potential we can go kooky, chemist, silence combo on something. The thing is, we don't have anything big enough to actually justify doing that anyway. Yeah, I think the stats might be better, it's just... don't need threes too badly, but I think it makes sense. Okay. There's no world where you take Ancient of Blossoms, right? Like it makes sense to take a 6, but no, right? Brewmaster Multicaster specifically is a thing, but I'd still rather just have this guy. Got the parrot. Got the parrot! Morog's shit when you have 2 Arcane Defenders, right? You're never actually gonna play it. So we just take Babbling. It's definitely a high roll mage. I don't know how good it is though. It's still probably worse than an average Death Knight, but do we have enough? Like, we have so much value. Do we have actually enough survivability? It would be really nice if, like, instead of just to have, like, Viziers instead of Conjurers, just to have them be a little bit easier to get out of hand. We got a lot of tools in this deck, though. One thing I did skip the Brewmaster, I wasn't thinking. You could, I didn't think about, like, you could take the Brewmaster for the Parrot specifically. But it's just, we only have that one. I forget what it was up against, but it was up against something pretty good, right? I should have taken it because I kind of needed a 2-drop. What was it up against? That might have been a mistake. Oh yeah, that means Conjurer though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know that skipping Conjurer for it was right. Probably not. I would actually replace... I think I would replace any card in my deck for Panda, actually, except for the Conjurers, the Parrot, the Arcane Defender, and maybe the Vast Wisdom. I think every other card I would replace for Panda, if I could.
Only a fool rejects the
But it was up against Conjurers, so... If our opponent wants to just hemorrhage cards, I guess we can let him.
For the Lich King!
Boom!
Want it? I got it. For me, I'll take you with me.
Seems fair. God. This is a holy spell itself, and it's going to give you more tribes for the multicaster too. Oh man. We already... Yeah, maybe I'm underestimating just the sheer amount. We have such an... We do actually just have such an obscene amount of value in this deck. It's not like we even high rolled our value draw here. We kind of did because just hitting the multicaster, I guess. But it's like, look at our deck. We have an Azure Drake, a Conjurer, a Parrot, and Arcane Defender. Like, it's not like we drew all of our value, right? We have Vast Wisdom, Acolyte. Like, this is like a slightly above average draw for the first 8, but we just have an obscene amount of value in this deck. Bad news for you, sir. How am I dealing with this? Am I not dealing with it? I might just not deal with it. I feel like not dealing with it is the answer. There's probably gonna be a lot of games like this, because yeah, like, we can, as long as we're not dying and we're just like kind of throwing our cards out and they're at least like kind of trading-ish, there's gonna be a lot of these games where there's just gonna be nothing we can even do to fuck up, basically. You know what's funny is, like, maybe the better freeze was actually the Spectral Knight. Because, you know, he put this guy on there, expecting we would have to kill it. We could have just not killed it. We could have just frozen the 4/4. And just let the totem be there and be like, yeah, okay, fine. He's also just gonna die, like, really soon. Like, is he dead? He's not dead this turn, right? Wait, is he dead this turn? Don't have mana to do that. So it's like I could go ping, put him to 9. With the Mana Thirst active, we'd have lethal, right? Yeah, we don't have quite enough mana here. But yeah, we'll just do the cone play.
Get off of me!
And then... It doesn't really matter what I do.
A stranger will offer you aid.
Wow. I should have technically done the random thing first, I guess. It's probably good to play more stats on board just in case, you know, Slogger's pretty likely, so you just want to have more damage on board to have a higher chance of lethaling him through a Slogger. But you would not if you didn't. Hog. Dude, we high rolled that like crazy. Can I store these for later? Just I'll accept that as my next Sunwell. Will I get the DK port from the Brawl? I think I might. Yeah, maybe like, I think like maybe Friday or Saturday I might do a little bit of the Brawl. I usually don't, but I've actually been playing enough Constructed that I might do it. I don't know, we'll see. I've seen a lot of people get pretty, just kind of queue whatever and get pretty good results out of it. I don't know, is it too late to do it, like, even after the first day? As far as getting easy opponents, I don't know. Drafted Innervate. And a Park Panther. So... we Tar Creeper first, right? Like, we could Potion, but this thing's not that scary right now. Yet. So I think we just taunt. We might get a better Potion, potentially. I like this. I'm gonna 1-mana duplicate. We can also just take an Ignite. We can also make our first flame 0 mana. I don't actually want this, is the thing. Because I'm not looking for value, but... you could take the Ignite just to have more removal. Probably makes sense. Or Freezing Potion to just make this free. We don't have freeze yet, right? So this is value. Alright, that actually makes sense, I think. Oh my god, it's a group meta. It's actually shockingly hard to kill. We get freeze and draw. That might be the most reasonable play, yeah. Like, just to kill that, I have to potion this turn. You have to go like potion first flame, which is just pain. But yeah, and we haven't played a fire spell, right? So we wanna do that too. So that does seem reasonable. Too bad we can't do a spell damage potion easily.
Interesting.
You would full clear. Do you really need to though? You could. I was thinking about like leaving up the 1/1s, well leaving up like a lot of his stuff, but just playing the Tark Reaper instead. But you could just clear. I'm just worried, like, if I clear this board, like, if he just has, you know, an unending swarm, like, you just lose, right? If you use your 1 AoE and then he unending swarms you right now, I think you just lose the game immediately. You like, definitely have to, like, kill the group, because, you know, you could, like, Koda mount that or something. Like, that has to die. Oh dear.
Now more than ever.
So I can look for a spell discover, or God, that's such a problem. I think I need a spell discover, right? You could throw this out just to have a bunch of bolts and try to bolt everything down, but it's like I don't know how productive that is. Hopefully we just find an Arcane Defenders here, right? That would be the ideal thing. Or that. Trapped a Jade Blossom. I mean, we're fine, it's just as long as we just don't die, right? We'll find shit eventually. Ooh, that's a cord. I fire sale and then I silence this, I guess. Or I just kill it, right?
Interesting.
I just kill it. Yes, this is wrong order technically. Or removal, nice. Go get Hearthstoned. I'm back for 9 months. Welcome back, welcome back. You always win if you don't lose. Exactly. Well, it's not really true. Sometimes you draw. Excuse me, sir. Just loses now. As soon as we draw an Arcane Defender, we win, but it's like if we never draw one, we could have issues. Don't think I need this. Let's... Let's just play these. Okay, there we go, finally. Okay, we should be fine. What the fuck is this shadow spell? Well, we don't really need the bolts because we have First Flame, right? We already have all the removal we need. It's still nice to just get them though. Now, we'll want him like 2 turns from now, I guess. We'll want him on Parrot turn. Really, we just needed to live long enough to find the Arcane Defenders, and now we've done that, so we should be fine. I don't foresee any horrible outcome obliterating us here. As an added bonus, we're able to stay above 8, so we don't die to an Alexstrasza then. Needs... I don't think he can... Does Ultimate... I guess Ultimate Infestation... He has to kill one of our minions and then he lives, technically, I guess. But, like, I don't even, like... It's hard to even imagine him. He might still just die. Yeah, like Deathwing into UI. That would be it. It would be Deathwing into an Ultimate Infestation top deck. That is how we would lose that game from that position. I'm gonna rest really fast. Give myself a second so I won't queue up, but appreciate everyone hanging out. Be right back in a minute. Ready. I've noticed in the last like day or two, all the Marvel Snap streamers all discovered tier lists. Now nothing, like half my Twitter feed and now several live streams are just about making tier lists. It's funny how that works. Speaking of that, I should make a tier list for this meta. Which classes to pick. Should probably do that, huh? Was that Outcast? I missed it. Do I still play this, right? Do I follow Talrell's philosophy and Hachi being secret number 2? I'm not 100% sure, but tentatively I think I agree. I have not had good results with Druid, for example. I like Warlock a lot more than he does, though. There's certainly a chance I mean, I'm not gonna like fireball him in the face, but there's a chance we use a pretty low value fireball just to get more multicaster draw. It's definitely pretty likely. It might be turn 5 as both of these, even. Potentially, we'll see. It's unlikely he gives us that much to shoot into is the thing, so... That's probably what I would want to do, it's just... unlikely happens. We'll see. It's over. Because I want a fireball, but now we could go... I don't really want a double bolt anyway. I guess we do just fireball this. And then next turn we blow a bolt to draw, maybe? See, there's a small chance I start doing a little... The thing is like, I just don't see a point in doing it if I don't want to dive into it. I've actually been thinking about doing some Marvel Snap stuff, but the thing is like, I don't know, like, I just don't see it being my thing, so I'm probably not going to. But I thought about it. Because I'm actually at a point now where I would be able to jump in if I wanted to, but... Still don't think I will. I might do a little bit of it though, we'll see. I just went on the rush. World of Warcraft stream. Holy crap. It's funny, he's like a slow DH, but it's like, I mean, he has like a super low curve, and he's just... It's just all... This is why I don't like... This is honestly just why I don't like Demon Hunter right now. Like, it just has a bunch of reactive shit, and it's like, if you're not playing against someone that dumps their hand right into reactive shit, you just kind of lose, right? Feels like what's happening to him. See, maybe he pops off. He would have popped off with those already, though, so I don't think he's gonna pop off with, like, the Outcast 2 drop either, so... It's the Inquisitor. Yeah, so I guess we'll delay our Arcane Defenders, because killing an Inquisitor seems more important than playing that, so... There's a world where you hold this, but until we can ping it. Okay, that was a game. Like we didn't even do anything. That was a 2-0 Demon Hunter too. It was like, yeah, his whole deck was around beating aggro decks, I guess. He just queued into 2 aggro decks before us.
Medivh versus the Lich King. Will serve me in death. Let the games begin.
But what is the win rate of Mulgrim of Arcane Defenders? It's actually pretty good, surprisingly good. Maybe we keep it here. Because we already have 1 and a 2. Let's try it here. But I don't think I would keep if I didn't already have 1 and a 2. And maybe also if I wasn't already on coin. Help. I would just ping, but I think this is just a better. It's better to just use that than to ping. I think they do the same thing. So it's not really worth fire sailing. It might just be ping and zombie chow. It was fine. Don't think we want to trade away the fire sale. We might want that. There's a distinct chance we want that. Holy fuck. He's just not, I mean, he's not pushing any damage at all here, so... He just finally got us below 30. Pretty cool, actually. If we want, we have the tradable combo with this to draw immediately. The issue is like, we have a pretty high percentage of spells, so that's not actually guaranteed to work. That'd be the one problem. What have I actually played? Oh, did I play any spells at all? I haven't played like any spells where Multicaster doesn't draw yet. I might just tempo these. Yeah, like you could pop this in Shooting Star, but like I just don't see. I don't see a reason to. I don't know, maybe I'm not being greedy enough with this, but it's like I just don't feel like I need that. Okay, so now I can Arcane Defenders, or I can... Is it better to blow this up? Actually, no, I just clear his board with this stuff.
The future is now.
Ready to fight for a better future? Hope prevails.
It seems okay.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Might be our coroner here. I don't feel like I need this fire cell anymore, so I might just trade it away. Did I play a fire spell yet, though? I did not, right? This is a very good coroner, so probably gonna do that. Let's just see what we get here. It's a good draw.
Did that just...
Hope prevails.
Our opponent has only shown blood so far, right? Actually, hasn't shown any unholy or frost. But he might be. There's a fairly good chance he's actually like triple blood or something weird. I think this might be pretty good right now. I could also like value trade here and then freeze that and play the Arcane Defenders. That's pretty good. I guess there's a chance we could have gone for lethal that turn too. Because between the Vast Wisdom and Multicaster, there's a lot of damage we could get there. But seems okay.
Strike. Then strike harder.
Sick. Because what's he really going to do here? Like, the best thing he could probably do from that position is Corpse Explosion, and then he's just, like, super losing anyway, right? He's down, like, 7 cards. Yeah, you could have discovered a lot of damage. You could have also drawn Fireball or something. But no pressure. It's kind of funny because this was only like a 71 rated mage, but it's like, holy crap, we just have so much, it feels like we just have so much better cards than everyone. If I keep this, it's to play it as a 1-2 on turn 1. Is that worth it? It might be. We don't I think it's worth it. Like, we don't exactly have a problem of not having, like, value. Naturally, this will be the game that we draw all our potion Breath of Sindragosa, and then we don't have any value, but... It seems like we'd have to be unbelievably unlucky to be minus a card and still not have a bunch of value. It's just not been our problem.
It's going to be okay.
All ends with death.
That's extremely rude.
It's going to be okay.
Still do this, I guess.
It's going to be okay.
I guess. Huh? Okay. Wish we could guarantee this target here. I guess as is, we just do this. He has to kind of waste a hero power. So weird how he doesn't use that there. What's he holding it for? He must be holding it for like Reborn or some shit. Feels like a clergy, but that doesn't make his last play make sense.
Port and starboard.
The more you struggle, the better.
Yeah, so we've already played a fire spell, right? So just want to play this frost before drawing. We're not. It doesn't seem like we're getting an ideal Breath of Sindragosa target, but oh well. We'll just have to use it at some point. I feel like we just play double Tar Creeper this turn. Holy fuck.
Ready to fight for a better future? Hope prevails.
Did that just...
Late game, it's fine. Got everything under control, chat. Guy's at 10 health. Wow, we actually would have had lethal if we just went for it. That's kind of funny. Because I could have saved the fireball. Boom. So in theory, Corner Cold sets up lethal. This almost does. And also we can cone this next turn. So I think this is more reasonable. But like you could cone this stuff just so that he theoretically, I mean, it's like, what are the odds he doesn't, what are the odds he dies to that realistically? Definitely not gonna die to that. Possibility he gets distracted by the real threat here. Distracted away from the real threat. He did not. Got like no useful spells. Apparently. Bolt is lethal? Yeah, do we look for that? We'll probably start by looking for that, right? That's fucking worthless. I could have put him to 1 also. Oh no, I mean we're gonna do this here. I don't know if like, you know, getting that 1 ping in might have been better. On the bright side, we are actually literally about to run out of bad draws. I think we've literally drawn every bad draw in our deck, right? Like, Mystic's not particularly good, but other than that, like, literally look at this, like, every draw in our deck is amazing. Outside of the Tingle for Mystic. And even Mystic might be amazing if it gives us, like, Astalor. So we literally don't have bad draws anymore. Because we're sad. I think we can get here. Maybe this is better. Go first. Really cheap freeze is probably good. Not really cheap.
Want it? I got it.
I wonder if it was worth. I could have used the shooting star to freeze the 2-3 as well. Maybe that was worth it. Turns out it wouldn't have really helped.
Strike! And strike harder!
I'm gonna probably have to just fireball all the minions off the board now. Rip, we're not dead. He doesn't have any minions, is the thing. But we are gonna have to like fireball everything off. We literally just have to draw an Arcane Defenders at any point. We even have a tradable to find one, so... Okay, we're losing now. Okay, now we are dead. I mean, that's an incredible draw, though.
Want it? I got it. Did that just...
But even now, we might have won had we just, like, YOLO'd his face. It's remarkable. We had multiple chances to just burn him to death. But it required us drawing in, like, the exact order that we did. Which was very unlikely. Did not seem like the right way to play it. If we would have known that our deck was going to literally... If we would have known that our deck was going to literally be like, okay, let's just literally draw. All of the optimal draws are just going to draw in reverse order. If we would have known that, then we would have played the game differently, right? It's just we didn't actually have that information going in. We should have known though, I guess. I guess you're technically living by killing the minion, but... Or the draws. The draws were identical to if the game was like, hey, exactly what you need. Just take the exact optimal draw order and then just flip it upside down. That was the game that we kept a sidekick in the opening hand. Maybe we don't do that.
Hello.
Please, I'll be back tomorrow.
Hello.
We flipped from control to aggro. We were already aggro that game. We were aggro the entire game because we just didn't have any value. Because our 10 aggro cards were the bottom 10 cards of our deck. I mean, our 10 control cards. Well, because that was the thing, was like, what's funny about it is if my deck was bad, I would have gone for the face out. But like, I'm looking at my deck and I'm just thinking like, there's no way we draw so badly that we actually need to go for the face out. But yet we somehow managed to draw the 7 worst cards in our deck in a row. While we actually would have killed him by just going face. It's possible he had a heal, yeah. Well, he did heal eventually. He actually did heal. He might have already had the heal. Because he did do the heal play, right? He had that, what was it? It was like Devouring Swarm with the Lifesteal, right? He might have just done that sooner. It's possible. I wasn't paying attention to me. Fuck off, sir. I'm gonna rope him just for that. Don't hate Shooting Star Tar Creeper. I'm pretty sure we... Honestly, I think I just kill his 4/4. And take the draw off of this guy. I like just taking the draw off this guy. We could still just Tar Creeper. It's reasonable. Instead of this. And actually, I guess I'll do that. Seems fine. You could also just play the Frost Rider. Provoke? Right, yeah, it was a provoke. Do that. Yeah, I don't want to conjure right now. I think we just do this. Right now. There's definitely an argument to do the Vast Wisdom over the 2-drop, though. But maybe I should have. Yeah, it might have been better. Okay, especially because of that. Because the 2/3 it kind of sucks because you're kind of forcing yourself into pinging on the turn you don't want to ping. Like I definitely should on this, I think. We can do another Shooting Star. What's funny about it is I can use the Shooting Star here. I think I like this because I get to use the really expensive spell. Minecraft speedruns or random seeds. I was wondering, yeah, I assumed it had something to do with, there was some RNG in it, yeah.
Ready to fight for a better future?
'Cause I was watching a little bit, yeah, and like they don't know where the map is, right? Like they're trying to dig and try to find where it is, right? They don't know where it is. Yeah, this is annoying. Probably just clear them, right? If we won the 50-50 there, I might have gone for the I probably would have gone for one of the Conjurers.
You want it? I got it.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Kind of surprised. I kind of thought he was gonna counterspell that.
Ready to fight for a better future?
I kind of had to do it because you know you would lose the game on the spot if you didn't play around it. Duplicate, yeah. His setup was like every mage secret made sense there basically. He tried to second flamer, cannot be targeted, chat. He seemed to lack critical information.
Want it?
I don't think Volcanic makes enough sense here. Arcane's the one I haven't played already, I think, too, so... I may have positioned incorrectly. No one talks about it, chat. I think it never matters. Did I? Yeah, I played a fireball, so yeah. You can just multicaster here.
These are due back tomorrow.
Start with multicaster. Probably do Conjurer too. We'll see. Well, hopefully we drop Herod. That would be ideal. Greetings. Can silence this to play around fatigue. I guess we silence this guy. I guess we'll play this.
Inside voices, please.
Well, let me put it this way: if you're gonna cherry pick any game where Zombie Chow gets drawn on turn 9, and say, "Look how bad Zombie Chow is," I mean, are you gonna do the same thing anytime you draw any other one drop in the game? Look at how bad Sidekick is. Look at how bad your tempo draw is when you draw it past the stage where tempo matters. It's like you can do it for literally any tempo card in the game. Why does he have another one of these? What the fuck?
Want it? I got it.
Mad Bomber lethal? You have not seen my Mad Bombers. Clearly. He wasn't dead on board, was he? I don't think he was actually dead on board. I mean, there was like absolutely no chance he lived from that, but I don't think he was actually dead on board. Look, we won a game with Zombie Chow already. We did it, chat.
Let the games begin.
Me not shady.
Good old coin at 2-drop the dice to ping into ping strat. An excellent strat.
Me not shady.
Did it again, chat. We're probably supposed to just trade here to get a 4-4 out though. Surely we don't die to these random shadow spells, surely. Don't like them trading so much. I'm kind of being forced to though.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
A stranger will offer you aid.
For me!
I guess.
It only cost my soul.
It's like the natural players do this.
Ready to fight for a better future? Hope prevails.
I think we do, it's just nothing else makes any sense at all. We haven't played any spells yet, multicaster doesn't draw. I would probably play multicaster if it drew 1. Maybe. actually has 3 beasts in his deck. What are the good beasts he could actually have? Fuck. I'm gonna copy the multicaster. I want... So what, you're Frost. You're Fire, so I guess I want Arcane. Although I'm gonna play this anyway. Why does it matter? I guess I just want this anyway. Because everything's worthless. And then... And I just go for that. We get so much draw, oh my god. We're gonna fatigue ourselves so fast. Oh yeah, that's right, probably one of them's Parrot. That's true. Kind of an issue. Good Fireball. We get Arcane Defender. He's got Arcane Defender, right? If anything, maybe we pre-trade, but I don't think we do even. It's like... It's good against Flame Strike. No, it's not good against... Yeah, it's good against Flame Strike to pre-trade. Okay. I should have taken the runes, it's just I don't value that particularly highly either. We have the potential to go Fireball, Syndragosa, Multicaster. Thank God he's not a Death Knight. Greetings, sir. Doesn't seem that necessary. Eh? Don't feel like we're dead here. That's kind of bad though. I may honestly Fireball his face here just to get the draw. Because I don't really need to do that. So by knowing that it's annoying that that 6-2 might just eat up our Breath of Syndragosa. We can also just Arcane Intellect as the thing. We probably just want the Fireball going face anyway though. Honestly. I still positioning wrong? I mean, this kills him.
Is there trouble?
Right now I don't really need the draw. I mean, I don't really need the ping phase, so I guess I can draw. Like, I can draw this too. Yeah, we just draw here. Do I have any, Fireball's lethal, right? So. Okay, we can start with this. Cool. This is honestly, like, I don't think I've ever had a game in my entire life where I saw Ysera and I was more relaxed. I was like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. It's not even remotely a problem. Nice thing having burn be your win condition. Be better to Cinder Ghost instead of Ping there. Well, the problem was half the time it did nothing. Half the time the Cinder Ghost was a discard. Depends on how desperate you are, I guess. But I didn't feel particularly desperate. Seems like we've gotten to the point in the queue where the game's just waiting until we find a Death Knight. And it's like, hold up, gotta find a Death Knight. Killed everybody else, just need a Death Knight now. Okay, now it seems like the queue might be bugged. Help. Okay, I have a bad feeling that might mean we just queued into a game. Help. Eight mana, draw 6? That seems way too slow for constructed. You should draw 6 for like 2 mana. Help. I think I broke the game. Come on, get through. I hate how when you reconnect, it puts you through this bullshit instead of letting you actually see the mulligan. It's like, just show me the mulligan, please. Because I've had it matter where it's like, it just shows you that and then you miss the mulligan. Fortunately, there it didn't matter. we dead? Wait, do I just blow it up? There's no way you Acolyte's way too greedy. We could just blow up everything. But we could also Tar Creeper. Honestly, we just blow everything up, right? I think we just blow everything up.